Yes. What's up, guys? It's it's been a hot minute, I guess. God, my voice sounds horrible. I just woke up. Um, yeah, I just woke up from like 11-hour sleep. Oh yeah, Okay. Let me think of a better way to word that. I just slept for 11 hours and woke up. Who the hell is this bum ass car? Yeah, it is currently the 18th of June. I officially graduated from high school yesterday. Didn't feel like I graduated at all. Don't know what I was expecting. Who the fuck are these people? What is? I'm confused. Officially graduated from high school yesterday. Don't feel like I graduated at all. Don't feel like a soon to be college student. But oh well. We'll get over it at some point. No face cam today. I just woke up. I'm naked. I don't sleep with anything besides my underwear on. I don't feel like getting dressed. I just thought that it's been a while since I recorded, so I should probably record something. I still kind of remember how to drift in this game. Kind of. This keyword. Okay. Oh fuck! I'm landing in the water. So June 18th. God, I wasn't paying attention. June 18th. In these 2 weeks that I have not recorded, a lot of shit has been going on in the world, hasn't it? I would like to say mostly America has all the problems, but I mean, there's like other problems in places like Yemen and shit. I've seen so many posts on I kind of looked it up, not really, but I've seen so many posts on Instagram about like how do I boost again? About like how like the world failed Yemen and shit, but how god damn, he's fucking fast. But how the world failed Yemen and shit, and like we never really took care of Yemen, and like now Yemen's like what gonna lose all like their basic necessities. I don't know how to explain. They're not gonna have their electricity or whatever. They're not gonna have clean water sources. Can disclose. The hospitals won't run. I saw pictures of the kids in Yemen, and that shit's fucked. I can't imagine kids ever having to go through that shit and have to practically actually be sticks and bones like that. It was kind of sad to see. And then America is just going to shit in general, but all the fucking um police corruption shit, Black Lives Matter movement. I'm not saying that's the bad part. I'm just saying the police. Um, well, I saw some dude, like his name's like Brock something. I forgot his full name. What, drunk driving when he sparked a lot. I kind of. That's one of the things I don't know what to think about because I want to say that the police use excessive force because my man Brock, he was what he was under the influence, so obviously he didn't know what he was doing. But then what he took he like had a scuffle with the cops, took their taser, ran away, and like it looked like in the video, it looked like he was pointing it at them. And I can't say I can't say I personally been shot by a taser, but does a taser really have the capacity to kill someone? I feel like it does for certain people, but I feel like if you're a cop and you're trained, you should be able to handle a taser. I don't know. I don't feel right saying that though, because I don't know how much a taser hurts. But I've seen people tank tasers and just walk away like nothing happened. So I don't think I could tell myself that a taser is a lethal weapon when I see videos like that. But yeah, and he was running away with one taser, then probably shot it. But if he shot it and missed, the tasers are like a one-time use, I think, right? Because like unless you like reset it and put the wires back in and stuff. But yeah, he's running away, shot down by the one of the cops. It's kind of sad. No, it's just sad when anyone dies from the cops. Obviously. Holy fuck, what happened? But I'm just sad seeing, I guess, what people that could be innocent. Just how do I jump again? X. So it's just sad seeing potentially. Well, I mean, he wasn't innocent. He was drunk driving. When I think about it, I'm like, what if he drove drunk and then killed a family of like five, and like they had like two children that were like what, like 2 years old, 5 years old, like two young lives lost because someone wanted to drive drunk. But now people are only talking about how like the cops killed him. But I guess the cops didn't have to kill him. I feel like they could have handled a drunk individual better than just shooting him when he had a scuff and ran away. I don't know. But I saw this other video that like broke my heart. Basically, it was I forget what it was. It wasn't. It was interesting because these individuals weren't black. Like people were just showing the clips of like police killing black individuals, African American individuals, but these two were whites, Caucasians. I think they were like support of some extermination company, and like they used pellet guns or something. Yeah, they used pellet guns or so. I don't understand why you need why you would use a pellet gun during your extermination jobs, but apparently these people did, and they were like in a motel or something, and they had the pellet guns in their room, and like someone saw them like waving it around or something and called the cops on them. And like these two, actually I don't even know how many officers. All I know is that the officer with the body cam, he had an AR, or it looked like an AR at least, some big ass gun. That's all. That's like the main thing you need to know. Had an AR pointed at the people, and if you, I don't know, I know the Young Turks did a video on it. That's where I saw it. But like, if you just watch the video, you could hear it, the fear in my man's voice as he was talking to the cop was so like clear. I don't think, and like the way the cop talked to him, he basically talked to the dude like he was God, like how like everything he said was absolute, and like it pissed me off. And it kind of triggered me when the dude was shot dead, because I don't think, I mean, to talk like that to a cop and like with all that fear in your voice. If that was me, I don't think I'd ever be able to just do that and then randomly pull out a gun on the cop and shoot him. But like I remember at one point, right before he was shot, the officer told the man to get on the ground, and like the dude, and he's like crawl towards me, and like the dude was crawling. My man was like basically sobbing uncontrollably, and I guess like he put his hand to his waist or something, and the officer saw that as he was gonna pull out a firearm, and then he basically just lit him up. And I saw his hand dipped, so like other people didn't see that, and I saw it, so I'm like, oh, that's probably why he got shot. But I'm like, why do you have to get shot for that? But I guess in the situation, the cop thought he was pulling out a firearm. But if I was that dude personally, I wouldn't be in any mindset to pull out a firearm and shoot it at someone. I don't know. I just don't think. I think my man, he was complying with everything. He was basically breaking down as he was speaking to the cop. And then he still just got shot dead. It's a sad world we live in. People are given power and they abuse it. People play God too much. don't, I don't know why. I don't think any human has the right to take away someone else's life. But then what we have all these cop killings. I mean, cops get killed too. We can't deny that fact. There's a lot of dangerous situations that cops go into and get killed, but there's a lot of situations where cops don't have to kill individuals and they still do. And I know it's different because as a cop, you never know what you're getting into, and obviously you don't want to get like hurt and stuff, but the people that the cops kill also have families. The cops that shot down that man that worked at the exterminator company, maybe he had 2 children waiting for dad to come home. Now dad won't ever come home again. And same with all the black folk that are getting killed. Their children might be waiting for dad or mom to come home, and they were killed by a cop. I don't know, what are you supposed to do? I think the way it's going now, we're probably just gonna be civil war. I don't know. Trump really isn't listening to us. He keeps on trying to defend the police. Can't wait for elections. If Trump wins elections again, I'm gonna officially be done with this country. Trump's trying to basically deny what LGBTQ people of like the rights to adoption. He's allowing people to discriminate against them, stuff like that. It's fucked up. I remember when the protests started happening. I saw this one thing. It's like, why is the fuck? I didn't want to hit that. It's like, why is the protesters only being represented by the few bad eggs? And like, what it means by that means like the fucking like looters and shit. But then the police forces are represented by the few bad eggs. And I kind of had to agree with that post because it was weird. I don't know. The world is fucked. Humans, sadly, it is a sad truth. Humans have destroyed this world with all the environmental bullshit we've done. Like global warming, all the pollutions, taking the habitats of animals, and now we're killing each other more. I mean, we've always killed each other. When hasn't there been a time when humans have been killing each other? But now it is more apparent, and people are taking notice, and we're still killing each other. That's just how the human race fucking rolls, I guess. I understand the motive behind these protests, but at the end of the day, I think with a man like Trump, we really can't get anything done by doing these protests. I think we have to get a new president, dethrone Trump, and then we could do these protests. I feel like a different press. I don't know who's running against Trump. I don't care enough to pay attention to that. I probably should. But yeah, no, I don't pay attention. I think Biden's running. I never really knew if Biden was good. Is Biden good? I don't know. But I feel like anyone's better than Trump at this point. Yeah, we just need to dethrone Trump. I had to say it that way. He's basically fucking. He's acting like he's king. So we have to dethrone Trump, get a new president, and then I feel like the protests would be worth more. Because I feel like a different. Oh, there's a chest. I can't believe I drove by this so many times. I feel like the protests would be worth more towards a different president. Because they would just take it into account more. Yeah, well, first video back after a while. Hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of dark team, but I feel like my recent videos have been pretty dark. I don't know if it's dark. I think it's just more down to earth. Because before I used to just play games. I feel like that's boring. Just playing games and pretending like everything's fine when it isn't. Everything is not fine at all. I'm probably gonna record another video in like a couple minutes. I have to eat lunch, work out, the usual, you know. Yeah, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Love you. See you.